Once again, welcome back to the e-learning online course on designing e-resources. Let us go to session number 7, Google Drive. Google Drive is a file storage and synchronization service developed by Google. Google Drive allows users to store files on their servers, synchronize files across devices and share files. In this video, you will learn the features of Google Drive. We will be using these Google Drive features after making e-resources. When you want to share the e-resources with the children, Google Drive is the best. We can store your files in the Google Drive and you can give the link to the children so that they can download it. Google Drive is provided to all valid Gmail accounts. Free storage of up to 15 GB is allowed as on now. If you need more storage, you have to purchase. Files of size more than 25 MB are sent through Google Drive. Whenever you are trying to send through Gmail a file which is more than 25 MB, it will be automatically sent through Google Drive. For preparing this video lecture, I used Windows 10 operating system, MS Office Home and Student 2016. Both are licensed versions and free open source screen recorder software. For showing this, I have opened one Gmail account. All of you can open your Gmail account. For every Gmail account, they are giving 15 GB free storage in Google Drive. How to open the Google Drive? There are two ways. You can go to the website drive.google.com and you can log in. Suppose you have logged in your Gmail account. You go to these Google apps, click it. All the Google apps will open. Google apps are actually there are plenty. We will be making use of one or two in our course. This drive is there. Suppose if the drive is at the bottom, you can drag it and then put it over anywhere you want. Okay, I'm just opening the drive. Google Drive has opened. Now this drive will show whatever the files and anything you have stored there, and here it will tell you the how much storage is left out. Suppose if the storage go beyond 80%, it will give you a warning. Normal, it is a default setting. If it go beyond 13 GB or so, it will tell you a warning that you have already consumed 80% like that. Okay, now how you are going to use it? Before, let me tell you that what are the facilities available. When you go to this My Drive, when you click it, you are having new folder. You can open a new folder. You can upload files. Whatever the files you are having in your computer, you can upload it. It will be there forever. And you can upload a folder also. And you can have Google Docs, Google Sheet, Google Slide, and there are more and more Google Forms, Google Drawing, Google My Map, Google Site, Google App Script, and Google Jamboard. Actually, plenty are there. Now, another good advantage of this Google account is all the education software. Whenever you see, suppose whether it may be RoboCompass or it may be quiz.com, anything, you can log in with your Google account also. There are so many websites where you can directly go through your Google account. Okay. Now let me just very quickly I will tell you how the Google Docs are useful. When you just open the Google Docs, these Google Docs are useful to collect information, to share information. This Google Doc is similar to your MS Word. You can type anything and you can give the information and you can simply share it with everybody. And not only that, suppose if you have the editing permission to them, they can type it once again, they can send you back. Okay, this is Google document. Okay, I'm closing it. I will come back to this Google Sheet. This Google Sheet looks like your Excel worksheet only. What is the advantage? Suppose you make this Excel worksheet, you want to some information are to be filled by so many people. For example, 50 people are to fill some information. You just make this Google Sheet, keep the columns or rows in which you want them to enter, share this Google Sheet with everybody and give the permission for them to edit it. They will open it, they will simply type the information required by them. This is highly used by these regional officers to get information from all the Kendriya Vidyalayas. Suppose if there are 60 Kendriya Vidyalayas, they will form serial number and the name of the Kendriya Vidyalaya, and the information will be kept vacant, and the particular Kendriya Vidyalaya will open it and they will fill their particulars. All of them will get compiled automatically in this Google Sheet. That is one advantage. Okay, I am closing it. Then I will go for this Google slide. This Google slide looks like your MS PowerPoint. What is the advantage? You can make it and no need to again have your MS PowerPoint separately. You can have the slides over here and you can share it with your students directly. Okay, this is Google slide which looks like your PowerPoint presentation. We'll come back. I will go to this Google Forms. This Google Form we will discuss it in a separate video, because through this Google Form we will be making quizzes. But this Google Form is another way of collecting information. Suppose you ask some questions and they have to fill it, for example name, KV, region. And this Google Form normally is used to collect information from everybody. Really what happens is, when you just send this form to 50 people, they are filling their information, all of them will automatically get compiled in a Excel worksheet. This is another advantage of Google Form. Another advantage of Google Form is you can have a quiz on that, as I already told you. We will discuss it in a separate video by making how to make quiz using it. Okay then. Now another thing, you can play around it and you can find out that what are the remaining things are available and more apps are there. Okay. Now let me explain you how you can load some files or folders over here. For example, go to this My Drive, upload folder. When you click it, you can form a folder over here also. Suppose you already made a folder you want to store over here, just click this upload folder. It will automatically ask from where you have to upload the folder. Normally it will ask from the computer where you have kept it. Normally all of you know that we have already have one folder opened in our previous sessions. We are going on doing work on that only. This was actually the idea I gave you. Please open your folder and do all your work in that particular folder only. It was the personal, I think it was class 10th mathematics. Okay, here so many are there. Suppose I want to upload these Word documents. I will click it and I will upload. Remember, based on the size of the folder which you are uploading and based on the speed of the internet, it will get uploaded. Now there is nothing inside, I feel, therefore it got uploaded very quickly. For this Word document got uploaded. Okay, now similarly now you can upload any drive over here. Now the next part is, suppose in this Word document I am opening, I want to give this demo PDF. I want to share it with the students. Very simple. Click it. Automatically this menu bar will pop up. You see, when I click it, menu bar pops up. When I click it, when I click this, menu bar pops up. Therefore, when you click it, menu bar pops up. Here there is so many options are there. Get shareable link. One way of shareable link is get the link and then share it in the Gmail account or through their WhatsApp and all. This one is directly sharing it. Okay, you click this and you can send it through a Gmail account, or you can share the link also. There are two ways of sharing a particular folder with your friends. Okay, now it is loading. Sometimes it takes some time. Okay, share with the people and groups. You see, add people and groups, it is asking. Now you can type any Gmail account. Gmail account you have to type it, and get link means you have to copy the link. Now remember that whenever you are doing it, you have to give options there. Restricted, only people added can open with this link. Okay, now you have to give some options also. Editor can change the permission and sharing. Now there are certain way that they can only see. There are certain this one where they can only see it, they cannot edit it. Suppose you have to click done so that it will go to the Gmail account or to the Gmail. Otherwise you can copy the link and then share it in their Gmail or any other mail, or you can send it by WhatsApp also. If they click it, they can view this particular file and they can download it also. Now suppose you can share this total folder also. Word document, once again I am clicking it, it will once again the sharing will come. Remember, for every file, for every folder, the sharing link is individually created by this Gmail. Okay. Now another thing is that now you are seeing here, get drive for desktop. What is the meaning of it? Suppose if you download it and load it here, it is called synchronization. What is the meaning of synchronizing? Now what you have seen over here now, what I have done, I have taken this my drive and then I went to this upload file, upload folder, everything I did. Suppose if you synchronize it, what really happening is, if you do any work on the desktop, suppose if you put one folder in the desktop, if your computer is connected with the internet, that folder will get automatically uploaded. I think this type of provision we should be a little bit careful, because this uploading folder will have a restriction that which to be uploaded, which should not be uploaded. Suppose if you synchronize, what happens is everything will get uploaded, no problem. And okay, now you see this, you click it and then you can delete it also. I have deleted it. Suppose if you see that suppose by wrongly it has come, you can delete also. Now whatever the form you have made, whatever the slide you have made, everything will be shown over here. Therefore now you remember that for everybody Gmail account is a must for this course. Already we have put it as one condition and everybody has opened a Gmail account. Very good. In that Gmail account you can open a Google Drive. Now what you have to do is, whatever the work you are doing, whether you are preparing a PPT or whether you are preparing a PPT with narration or any video, whatever you have made, please make it in the folder which you have already created. That is why once again I repeat, plus to fix the class and fix the subject and then make folder for it. In that folder please go on putting all your stuff so that we can have an idea of how to upload it in the drive, and from the drive only we are going to share it with the children. Okay, now let us see what you have to do now. This is your task. It is the next task you will be doing. Then what you have to do is, from your Google Drive, open your Google Drive, upload a folder and generate its link for sharing. You know, I have shown you that how you have to generate a link. Or that link is very, very important. Whenever you are making any blogger, in the blog we will not paste anything, we will give only the links. If you paste something, it will be occupying more space, or we will be giving only links only. The next session will continue in the upcoming videos.